Who would be excited with 2,000 US dollars? Or if I could show you how to make 7,000 US dollars, that would make a difference for you.
Yes. Yeah.
Would that make a difference for you?
Yes.
7,000 US dollars is about roughly 10,000 New Zealand dollars.
Yeah.
Would $10,000 make a difference to most families in New Zealand?
Yes, it would.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So if I could show you a plan to earn either this much or this much, would it be worth our time?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So what needed to happen in March? So we're going to go backwards, yeah? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
This is what we've achieved. What did we do in March? Yeah? And what did we have to do is we had to be at least an executive in March ourselves. Yes?
Yes.
And anybody starting today, and this is the plan that I'm showing to anybody new starting today. For you, if you are at different levels in this business, it's how many people you can help earn this amount of money, right? Your check would be consequent to how many people you would have helped. Does it make sense? Yeah? So anybody starting today, do you know that people starting today, 2,000 could make a difference for them? Yes? So, as an executive, right, the company says that to play in the LTO as a game, how many sets of TR90 are you allowed to have in the South Pacific?
10.
10. If you have 10 people on TR90 in March, because you have used the products, how has it been happening for you? Who's getting amazing results, or great results, or some results?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
people are commenting on that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, how hard is it to be on this program?
Oh, no, it's not.
It's almost too easy. Would you agree with that? Right? So, do you think that we could find 10 people, even without trying? Really? Yes? Yes or yes?
Yes, yes.
Yes? One set of TR90 is how many points? 1,000. So that creates a GSV of 10,000 points.
Yep.
Yes? How do we get paid on your 10,000 GSV? Well, if those people are on your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, are people you have personally recommended the products to. Yes? They get it on their own numbers. You get 5% on your level 1. Because you personally introduced them, you get paid 5%. Yes? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So now, on your group sales volume, how much do we get paid on? The compensation plan says that you get paid 9 to 15% based on your GSV. At 2,000, this is where you are. From 3,000, 5, 10, 15, 25, 50,000. Right? So you are 10,000 GSV. What is the percentage you get paid?
Right. Sorry.
You get paid 12% because you did 10,000 GSV. Yes? So your executive bonus is 12%. Now, anybody starting today as an executive, the company's vision is to be the number one leader by paying more to the distributors. They've added to the compensation plan something called the Wealth Maximizer. It's an additional bonus to the people starting today, okay? To really put more money in your pocket today, because it's a merit-based business. If you're willing to do that little extra, you get paid that much more. Who's excited with that?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah? So, and the company says with the Wealth Maximizer, if you go over 3,000 points, you get an extra executive bonus of 5%. Now, I need somebody to really think fast. 5 plus 12 plus 5 equals how much? 22% of 10,000 GSV is how much? It's 2,200 US dollars. You times it by 1.4. It equals what? It's 3,080 New Zealand dollars. It's a bit more than this. Is this a problem for you? No? So it means if this is where the money is coming from. Now, in order to become executive, between now and the 1st of March, right? This is before March. People have to qualify as executive. And to do so, they had to generate 4,500 plus in 1, 2, or 3 months. Yes? So do you see what they had to do? Yes? And then when your plan is clear, what do? You start the action from which side? This side of the board. And you walk it backwards. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay, now, that is what I told you I was going to show you. Now, how does somebody make $7,000? Somebody starting today who's going to do this between now in the next 12 weeks, do you think it's possible that we could find 5 people who would want to do the same thing? Is it possible?
Yeah.
In the next 12 weeks? If urgently, if intentionally, we share the story with them of what is possible. And all they had to do was to become executive and have their 10, and they could make this. Would that make a difference for them?
Yeah.
In 12 weeks?
Yeah.
Would that make a difference?
Yes.
Yeah? So 5 people is something we can think is possible? Yes? Give me 5 names of people who can do it. Who could do it? Greg.
Right,
Sorry?
right.
Ray. Who else?
Margot.
Marco.
Yeah.
Who else?
Sonia.
Sonia. Who else? Rebecca.
Liddell, Lidell.
Adele. If you talk to these people and you explain to them a very clear plan on how to get there, and it's so simple to them, whether they do it, is it going to be up to you? It's going to be up to them. Does it make sense? But if it's so clear that they say, well, this is really worth it compared to what I have to do. Yes? And each of these people, they did the same thing. They had their 10 each. Yeah? How much would these people make? They would be making that
Yeah.
themselves, right?
Yeah.
2019.
Now, in the compensation plan, New Skin says they either pay us in depth or in width. Yes? If we get paid in depth, we do not get the wealth maximizer. If we get the wealth maximizer here, it's because we are getting paid in width. Does it make sense? We get paid 5% plus 5%, which is 10%. Yes?
Yeah.
Our total GSV here is how much? 5 executives doing an average of 10,000 GSV is
50,000.
50,000 points. 10% of 50,000 points is how much?
5,000.
5,000 US dollars. Yes? Times 1.4 equals 7,000 New Zealand dollars that you add to this is how much?
10,080.
What did you have to do in order to get your $10,000 check?
Find 5 people.
You had 10, they found 10 each. 5